force is producing acceleration, which we call as acceleration due to gravity. Now, the thing that is the most important here, these are the sign conventions which are present. So always and always take the direction of acceleration due to gravity downwards. You can take upwards positive, you can take downwards positive, that is completely up to you. But taking gravitational acceleration, that is acceleration due to gravity downwards, this is extremely important for all of you. Now, look, let's start with the questions directly then, because no other concept is involved. You will all be using all the three equations of motions only, uniformly accelerated motions. So that we will be following. Write down the question, then I'll discuss. And once after writing the question, just that what all things are occurring, questions and everything will be simple. We just have to play the sign conventions. You'll be able to manage. Just write down this. Yes, Zainab, on and off you can do for that purpose. If the net is not working, yes.
Ma'am, can you scroll up a bit?
Okay, this portion was also missed no yesterday. Yeah, let me discuss this. See, yes, let me discuss this note point. See, basically this note point says what? This note point basically says that we have the time of ascent and time of descent. Means when the body is going from the ground upwards. Fine. That is known as time of ascent. Means something is going upstairs. That is time of ascent. But when the same body is coming down, that is time of descent. Now, at the highest point, when the body has reached the highest point, that time velocity becomes zero. So what is happening? From the ground, the body is moving up. Velocity is decreasing, and velocity becomes zero. Because the velocity becomes zero, now the body cannot move forward because the velocity has become zero, right? So what happens? The body falls down and then again increases, and the velocity becomes original velocity. So highest point velocity is zero. This is a very important point that you should remember. Secondly, whatever is the time taken by the body to move up will be the same time taken by the body to move down. Now, when can they be different? They can be different when there is frictional force or viscous force, any dissipating force present in it. So make this note point, write down this, and then write down the question.
Ma'am, can you scroll down?
Yes, class. Now let us discuss this question first, because this is the first question of motion under gravity. So let me discuss this with you. Then you can start writing it down. So see, this says a ball is thrown vertically upwards. Fine. Please switch on your cameras, class. So it says a ball is thrown vertically upwards with a speed of 19.6 meter per second from the top of a tower. Means the ball is kept, fine, and this is thrown with a speed of 19.6 meter per second from the top of the tower. Fine. Now, what is the question saying further? It's saying it returns to earth in 6 seconds, and we have to find out the height of tower. So class, tell me one thing. If the body is coming from the top of a tower and is coming down, right? If the ball is somewhere here and it is coming down on the ground back, so whatever distance is covered by the ball, that is only the height of the tower, right class? Whatever is the distance covered by the ball, that is only the height of the tower, right? So if a ball is thrown vertically upwards, what all things we have first? Let us just have it. So firstly, we have the time. Time is 6 seconds. Now, what exactly is our scenario? The question says that we have this tower, there's a ball which is present. And there's an initial velocity that is 19.6 meter per second. And the ball then comes back, and we have to find out this height of tower. So basically, height of tower, by saying the height of tower, they are meaning that we are talking about the distance covered by the ball, right? So basically, you have to calculate the distance, and the total time that is taken in this duration, this is 6 seconds. Fine. This duration, this is 6 seconds. Now, one thing, let us take some sign convention. Let us say upwards is positive, downwards is negative. You can vary this. Again, I'm telling you, this can be variable. You all can get different answers. Again, I'm instructing, please open up your cameras. Only right now, only Jovita is just following the instructions. So upwards will be taken as positive, downwards will be taken as negative. Now, this is what is my sign convention. Means whatever answer I'll be getting it, plus or minus, that would be according to my sign convention. So you can vary the sign convention. You can have a variable sign convention, up to you. Now, initial velocity, if I'm throwing a ball up, so initial velocity will also be acting upwards, right class? If I'm throwing something up, what will happen? When you throw something up, the initial velocity is upwards only. And upwards, I have taken positive. So my initial velocity will be plus 19.6 meter per second. Now, acceleration is acceleration due to gravity, and that will automatically act downward. So that is minus 9.8 meter per second squared. If I had chosen downwards as positive, my acceleration due to gravity would have been positive. So that just helps us signify the fact whether we are having the direction as upwards or downwards. Fine. And what about the displacement? See, when the ball is coming downwards, so it is basically telling us that displacement is occurring in the downwards direction. When the ball was thrown upwards, it came downwards. This is the displacement. It was thrown upwards. So initial velocity was upwards. Then it is coming downwards. So this downwards is the displacement. That's why we'll have our height as minus h. Why? Minus, because it is downwards. So S we have to find out. U we have. Acceleration we have. T we have. Can anyone tell me which equation would be suitable and most appropriate?
Third equation.
Yes, correct. Third equation. Third, not third. See, for third you require V. Zainab, again, how will we get V? We do not have any information about the final velocity. We have displacement, we have time, we have acceleration. We know the initial velocity also. but we do not have information. Yes, correct, Jyopita. This is S is equal to UT plus half AT square. Very good. See class, why we cannot use the third equation or the first equation? Because we do not have information about V. So suitably, we should use just this equation UT plus half AT square. So what all things we have? Instead of S also, let us straight away put minus H. So you have minus H is equal to U is minus 19.6, time is 6 plus 1 by 2. Acceleration is again minus 9.8 and time is given 6 seconds. So this is 6 into 6. So minus H, this is 117.6, right? This is 117.6. This is minus 178.4. No, 176 point. This is 1 at 17.6. This is 1 at 78, 76 point. So height final is 58.8. It's because here also you will get negative. Here also you'll have. Write it down. Next question you all will try. I'll show you. First write it down. Understand this. Anything you have to ask, you can. Let me know. Yes, class. See, this says that a ball is thrown vertically upwards with a velocity. Yes, Sabiha, your answer is correct. With a velocity of 20 meter per second. Yes, class. What are your answers? Shaima, Zainab, Jobita, Hashid. 2 more minutes. Okay, just take 2 more minutes. Yes, Jobita, your answer is also right. Let me now discuss it. Okay, you all can keep on solving. Ball is thrown vertically upwards with velocity of 20 meter per second from the top of the tower. The height of the tower is now given 25 meters, and now we know we have to calculate the time. So similar question, this is class. It's a very similar question. In the previous question, height was unknown and time was given. In this question, height is given and the time is unknown. So similar, same methods, we have to apply everything. See, please stop writing now. Just listen carefully. Please stop writing. So this is a ball. Initial velocity is 20 meter per second. Yeah. Initial velocity is 20 meter per second. Height is 25 meters. Yes, so initial, yes, class, please open your camera so that I don't have to remind all of you. Class, this is now an instruction for the rest of the classes. And today, Hashid also has been excused from this. So please fix your cameras for the next class, Hashid. Sabiha, please open your camera as well. So see, initial velocity here, let me take the same direction. Let me take the same direction. Let me take upwards as positive and let me take downwards as negative. Okay. Now see, so initial velocity is 20. We'll write plus 20 meter per second. Why plus 20 meter per second? Please stop writing now. Please listen carefully. Then you all can write it. Acceleration due to gravity is acting downward. So this is, let me take it as minus 10 meter per second for the calculation part. And what is the distance given? Distance is also downward. So I'm taking it as minus 25 meters. Time I have to calculate. So same equation I'll use ut plus half at square. So this is minus 25. This is 20 into t minus, this is 10 by 2, right? So this is minus 10 divided by 2, half a t square. T square is missing. So see, when we have, okay, we have a full-fledged equation this time, right? Yes, very good, Zainab. Correct. So 3 of you have given the right answer. Zainab has given, Sabiha has given, and Jovita has given. Correct answer. See, this equation will become minus 5 is equal to, from here I'm taking 40, I'm just eliminating this 5 term. This is already 5, so this becomes minus t square, right? So we'll have to I think let's shift this on the other side. So this becomes t square minus 40 minus 5 is equal to 0. No other way other than splitting the middle term. That is the only option which is left. So t square minus 5t plus t minus 5 is equal to 0. Let's take common. From here, if I'll take t square common. So if I'll take t common. So this is t minus 5. From here, plus 1 is left. Again, this will become t minus 5. Splitting the middle term from your class 10. So I have two values, t plus 1. One value is t plus 1. Other value is t minus 5 is equal to 0. So one value I'll have t is equal to minus 1. And when this will go, other value of time will be 5 seconds. Class, time as minus 1 seconds. Is it even physically possible? Time can never be negative. Minus 1 second is nothing, right? It's physically impossible. So we do not consider this. Our final answer becomes this. So this was a similar question. It's just that you're splitting the middle term and the revision of class 10s is just there. Let us see some different type of questions now. This was a direct question. All those who have not written, please write it down. And any doubts if you have, please let me know, class. See, G, you can take it as 9.8 also. I have taken G as 10 here because this just gives us a direct answer. Because see, here when I'll take 9.8, I'll have 4.9. And then that calculation will be difficult. So that's why in this question I have taken G so that I can get a straight line equation as minus 5 is equal to 4t minus 5t squared. Because even if I take it as 4.9, I'll round it off and make it 5. So that's why I've directly taken this as G as 10. Instead, can we take the total height and substitute? Means how? Total height is already given as 25 meters, right? Then substitution of what?
No, ma'am, I had a doubt that the initial velocity would go 0, right?
You're talking about the substitution of the height, no?
Yeah, ma'am. Like, why can't we do V is equal to
V is equal to which method, Zainab?
V square is equal to 2as plus u square, that
We
one.
have no information about final velocity v. That's why we are trying to avoid that. Otherwise, first we'll have to calculate v, and then with v we'll calculate. So that also you can do. If you get the final velocity, then definitely you can use that equation. But here with this equation in one line, we'll get our answer. That's why we are focusing on this. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, can you scroll up a bit?
Up, you're saying this part.
Yes. Ma'am.
Class is till 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock IST. So what it would be? Is it 5? It's still 8 o'clock IST and it's currently 7:20 here. So 40 minutes left. So just check the time. What would be it according to your timings? I think 5:30, or just check. Okay, you must be asking because of the yesterday's which we have discussed. Actually, the other classes couldn't be arranged. There are 10th classes also today, 12th classes also today, and your 11th class was also today. That's why I'll take it as a normal regular class only, and then no need for that extra class which we have discussed. No, I think there is some error in the calculation. Let me discuss it now. See, this says that a food packet is released from the helicopter, which is rising steadily at 2 meters per second. Now, pay attention. This is a question where two things are involved. A helicopter is present, right? See, there is a helicopter which is present, and this is rising with 2 meters per second velocity. And now a food packet is being thrown out. So what is happening when the food packet is being thrown? Look, when the food packet is being just thrown, if this is suppose the helicopter is moving, and then the food packet is thrown down. So whatever would be the velocity of the helicopter at that time would be the exact velocity of the food packet. That would be the initial velocity of the food packet. See, if helicopter is moving with 2 meters per second, right? Then food packet is thrown out. So during the time when the food packet is thrown out, at that time the velocity of helicopter would be the same. Yes, Jobita, correct answer. So, and tell me the direction also, no? Upwards, downwards, because here we take the sign convention. So that time duration taken is 2 seconds, but initial velocity also 2 meter per second. Let me take, we have to find out what is the velocity v, we have to find out. And acceleration also we know, it is given, take g as 10 meter per second square. Now sign convention, upwards let us take positive, down this you can take it on yourself. I am taking this because I have a habit of taking this. So g will become negative and this will become positive. So in one line we'll get our answer, v is equal to u plus 80. V is equal to 2 minus 10 into t is 2. So this is equal to minus 18 meter per second. Now, class, if I have this answer, see, my magnitude is 18 meter per second. And what is the direction? My answer is coming negative. And what was the direction negative I had chosen? Negative was downwards. So magnitude here also it would be downwards. Fine. Now this I have told you, air frictional force or viscous force. Viscous forces and frictional force, this all is there in your class 11 syllabus. So we'll discuss it. Write it down. See, two balls are thrown simultaneously. A is thrown vertically upwards with the speed, and B is thrown vertically downwards. See, this is the case. One ball is being dropped, another ball is being thrown up. Now, there would be a point where both the balls would be meeting. That point we have to find out. That distance, either from the ground we can calculate, or the total separation we can calculate. See, I'll tell you what do we have, what is the case. See, देखो, there is one ball here and there is one ball here. This is A. A is being thrown vertically upwards. Just a second. This is suppose the distance that we have. There is a ball which is moving with a velocity of 20 meters per second, right? And there is another ball B which is moving downwards with a velocity of 20 meters per second. So how will it affect our answer? As soon as we put up the sign convention, one velocity will be positive, one velocity will be negative, right? Let us take the same thing. Let us take upwards as positive, and let us take downwards as negative. Is it getting clear, this concept of downwards and upwards? Are you people able to understand this? What I'm talking about, upwards is positive, downwards is negative. See, if I get my answer as, I was getting my answer as minus 18. I had taken minus as downwards, so I was getting minus 18. Suppose Jobita has taken upwards as negative and downwards as positive. So her answer would be plus 18 meter per second. So like this, your answer would be variable and the examiner would check their answer by seeing whatever sign convention has been chosen by you. Understood? So if I, whatever answer I will get in the final answer, that I'll check with the upwards and downwards sign convention which is prescribed. Now see class, one more information that is given is 40 meter is the total separation from here to here. So let us take, there is some point. Okay, let us just assume there is some point here where both the balls are coinciding. And this is at a separation x from the ground. At least we can calculate this x from the ground. Now, see, when both the balls are projected simultaneously, when both the balls are projected simultaneously, initial velocities are given, distance is given, distance can be different, distance can be same, anything can happen. But one thing that has to be same is that time taken by both the balls. See, if two things are present, one ball is being dropped, other is being thrown up. If both of them have the different time, if both of them have a different time, will they be able to coincide? Suppose ball B, they are meeting at this point. They are meeting at this point. If ball, it takes for ball B to, it takes 5 seconds for ball B to reach here. And it takes 2 seconds for ball A to reach here. So ball A would be immediately here. Ball B would take a lot of time. So this, in this way, they can never meet. So if the time is taken the same, that is B is also reaching this time, this is also reaching this time, then only they will be able to coincide. For coinciding simultaneously, they have to have the separation can be different, velocities can be different, but the time has to be same. So I'll write down this up. When T class, time taken by both the balls to collide with each other is same. Now let us take that time is some t. Now we have two balls, ball A and ball B. Let's just talk about ball A only to reach that point, and that separation is x. See, initial velocity, since the velocity is moving upwards and we have chosen upwards as positive, this is 20 meters per second. Acceleration would be acceleration due to gravity minus 9.8 meter per second square. And for the distance is x and the time taken is t. So distance would be s1 is equal to u1t plus half a t square. Time is same, so let's not take it as t1 or t2. Let's just take this as t only. So see, x would be equal to 20 t. This would be minus half. For the calculation purpose right now, I'm just taking it as 10. Just for the calculation purpose right now. Otherwise, in the exams and proper in your answers, you have to take whatever is given into t square. Time also, we do not know. Right? See, we do not have any information about the time. Okay, let's just see. Let's just make this equation clear. X is equal to 20t minus 5t square. This is what we have. Now let's come to ball B. This is one equation which is there with us. Let's come to ball. This is clear. First, tell me, ball A's concept is clear to all of you? Yes or no?
Yes.
Let's now come to ball B. See, when we are talking about ball B, again, we'll have the initial velocity, but this time the initial velocity will be negative because for ball B is coming downwards. So this is 20 meters per second. Fine. Then you have acceleration due to gravity, again minus 9.8 meters per second square. And distance, see, total was 40. X has been taken. So S2 is actually 40 minus X. And that too negative because it is coming downwards. Is it clear? See, total is 40 class. X has been extracted. How much is left for B ball? This is 40 minus X, right? And see, here it was going upwards, so we have taken X as plus. But now this is coming downwards, and downwards we have taken it as negative. So that's why minus of this distance. Total 40, X taken, so 40 minus X. Since it is coming downward to negative. So this is minus 40 minus X. What else? Time, again, T2 is also the same time T. So S is equal to UT plus half A T square. A T square. So this is S2, U2, acceleration and time are the same. So this becomes 40 minus X is equal to, this is minus 20 T minus, this is again 5 T square. So this would become minus 40, this will be plus X. So X minus 40 is equal to minus 20 T. And see, this would become minus 5 T square. Let's simplify this equation. This becomes, or let's have this equation. This cannot be simplified further. So this is the second equation. Now we have two equations with us, right? This is the first and second. Let us solve this. See, X is equal to 1 is 20T minus 5T square. Another one is 40 minus X or plus X. Minus 40 plus X. Minus 40 plus X is equal to minus 20T minus 5T square. Let's subtract this. So when we'll subtract, signs will change. This will become positive. This will become negative. This will become positive. This will become positive. So this will be cancelled. x minus x would be cancelled. So we'll have 40 is equal to 40. T time is equal to 1 seconds. But we do not have to calculate the time. We have to calculate the distance. Here we have to calculate the distance itself. So just put it in this, x is equal to 20 into 1 minus 5 into 1 square. So this is 15. Now see, in this particular question, in this particular calculation, I had taken it as 10 for the calculation purpose. But when properly, because I have to begin with the next portion, that's why I have taken. Otherwise, if you will go properly, your answer would come minus 15.1 meters something. Actual answer, if you do not neglect. Class, tell me, is this portion clear?
Yes,
Jobita,
ma'am.
Hashid, Shaima, Zainab. Write this down. This completes with motion under gravity. Now relative velocity is a very short portion and graph is a very short. This will take just one class, and I'll try so that a longer class would be taken. This is a short class. This would be completed. Then we'll start with vectors first. Okay, class, if you've completed, you all can leave. In the next class, now I'll continue. Relative velocity and graph. This is one small topics. These are small topics that I'll complete in the next class.